right now I have Thomas, who is the Vice President of Marketing for Kalume, who's also heading the entire operations right here in the GITEX exhibition where we are today. He will be talking about more on their strategies, and also have Mr. Sabir, who is the General Manager for the Asia Pacific and especially Middle East region for MBUZZ. So let's ask them what exactly are they planning to do in this region. The first question to you is, Tom, what exactly are the strategies that Kalume has to spread the awareness or the brand awareness of Kalume in this region?
So we're doing several things to address this region of the market. First of all, we partner with the leading local partner here, MBUZZ, and we're very happy with the work we're doing together with them. We are participating in GITEX. We participated last year and this year to meet customer and partners. And we are also setting up a local onboarding lab here for customers. So customers that want to start to engage and try our products, they can do so in a containerized or virtual machine-based sandbox for this market. And we will be holding different hackathons and so forth also to engage this community here locally more.
And my question to Mr. Cyber is that being the value-added distributor with such a large network of system integrators and large enterprises in the region, not just in Middle East, how do you plan to position Kalume as one of the futuristic solutions provider?
Hi. As an MBUZZ, whatever activity or solutions we are engaged with the partners, we always make sure we have a strong technical team to support the system integrator or the partners or the enterprise and customer starting from the bidding stage until the closure of the project. So for Kalume, we have built our own technical team to support in L1 bidding, if we need to develop some APIs for them, we do support them for this. So this is how we position as a value-added distributor.
Great. So a question to Tom is, Kalume definitely has some competition in this market. May not be too many, because I'm not sure if there are too many data center networking experts out here, but then it still has some competition. What are your strategies or what are your value propositions to cut through that competition?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So we tried to do a ground-up design when we came together and built this company. So in the end, we're trying to focusing in lowering the capex. So we're leveraging white boxes to drive down the cost significantly, and we're trying to lower the opex as well with automating everything on the networking side in the data center, which means that you have a full unified CI/CD workflow automation, integrating. You're managing our network node as servers, which means simplification, and we automate all the software upgrades and everything, and full aspect of the full life cycle of working with a product. So we see that when we do that, we bring down the automation and capex significantly, traditionally what has been done. So we have seen it in some recent major wins we have on the market, that we typically can drive down the total cost of ownership by a factor of 10x for the customers.
That's impressive and that's amazing. Let's also move on to Sabir and ask him another question. So my question to Sabir is, how has your experience been with Kalume as an introducer of such a futuristic technology, something which is probably going to take over a lot of business from the competition, as he just explained his value propositions?
Yeah, it was great working with Kalume team, starting from the CEO, the founder CEO Laurent, to CTO Suresh, Thomas, Sveto, the entire team. They came from a very experienced networking background, who worked with, if I'm not wrong, Ericsson, Cisco, name all the big vendors in the region. And they want to put their experience into a new era of data center networking. So when we talk about 1 year back, when we give the intro to the telcos, nobody believed that this is going to happen. I remember I was in one of the leading telcos, and I told them we are going to offer a latency better than 1 millisecond. The guy was laughing at me. I told him, wait, we are bringing the demo rack, you can experience it. If you don't achieve it, don't buy. You can blacklist us. So now we have the rack. In the coming weeks, will be doing the live demo for them. So, and let's see what's their response on it.
Amazing. So congratulations for that, and also for what a great team that you have. Even though Kalume is a very young brand per se, to say just from 2016 till now, it's about 3 years. But I think you guys have got the entire army planned and everything. The whole mission is laid out and it's clear. Your approach and your strategies for the entire region, including Europe as well, Africa, Europe, Middle East. It's great, lovely, and I wish you all the very best. And I have one last question for you, which is how has your experience been with one of the leading distributor brands or companies, I would say, MBUZZ, in the region, which has a very big network of large enterprises and also the system integrators. What do you think?
No, I think it's clear that they are one of the leading vendors here locally. So it's been a pleasure to work with them. They have a great team. And I think that you will see a lot of customer traction going forward when we have this lab that we're setting up to simplify the onboarding process. So, we have seen that in every region that we are going after, the excitement about our solution when we show that and bring that to the table, and the benefit speaks for itself. So I'm super excited about the partnership here.
Lovely. And before we wrap up, I want to take your attention to the tagline, Accelerate Cloud Native 5G. What does it really mean?
So the cloud native come from this new development with containerization. It's driven by CNCF. And cloud native means basically that you have a containerized network infrastructure. So 5G is one of the new segment which is paving the way for that. So we have the first containerized 5G solution in the marketplace today. And it's a cloud native, i.e. containerized 5G solution. And that's what we bring into the market. And like I said, we have seen some major wins there in that marketplace, and it's very exciting.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you very much, both of you, and it's great talking to you. We'll get to chat more on the various aspects of Kalume.
One thing I want to add, you said like Kalume is a new company. Yeah, company is new, but the average experience of the people working in the company is 20 years, in the industry. So as a Kalume, it's new, but the experience of the team really counts.
Absolutely, it counts, and I believe it's not just the brand which is new, it's the people whose experience, which is collective experience of all the people or individuals who founded the company and who've been the backbone of the company, that really matters. And that is what decides where the brand really goes. And with partners like MBUZZ in this region, I'm very sure that this is definitely on a upward trend. And GITEX here this year, this is the first day. We have 4 more days to go. Let's see what happens. And I can see this place is already buzzing with lots and lots of enthusiastic technocrats roaming around here. Thank you very much. We'll talk more.